Welcome to St Mary's Star of the Sea Cathedral and War Memorial. This building has been part of my life since 1957, when I attended the turning of the first sod by Bishop O'Loughlin as a small 8-year-old child. This is actually the third church built on this site. In 1882, when the Jesuit fathers came to Darwin, they constructed a small timber-framed church on this site. All went well until the cyclone in 1897 that completely flattened the church. In 1902, the Jesuits left Darwin, and it wasn't until 1906, when Father Francis Xavier Zell came as a missionary, that there was need for another church. But it wasn't until 1920 that a larger church was built. In 1948, Bishop Zell retired and was replaced by Bishop John Patrick O'Loughlin in 1949. By that stage, there had already been funds that were accumulating to build a cathedral. So Bishop O'Loughlin and Father Frank Flynn started to put together some ideas of the type of structure that they wanted. Bishop O'Loughlin had a vision for his building. He wanted a cathedral that was to be contemporary in style, with strong, direct, majestic but simple lines, and a building that would reflect the youth and the tropical nature of Darwin. By 1955, plans had been drawn up for the building of the cathedral. A builder had been found, Carl Johansson, and his offsider was to be John Darcy. John Darcy came to Darwin as a 23-year-old in 1957 as a lay missionary. The bishop tested out his skills by first getting him to build some desks and chairs for St Mary's School, and then later he sent him off to the Daly River to build St Francis Xavier Church, and then to Fanny Bay to build a small school, St Margaret Mary's. When Carl Johansson, the original builder, left after 2 years, the bishop realised that John Darcy could do the job of taking over as the main builder. So at 25, John built this cathedral. The foundation stone was laid by Bishop O'Loughlin in 1958. The stone itself was a large piece of grey marble that came from the open-cut uranium mine at Rum Jungle in the Northern Territory. The foundation stone has many NT relics buried within it. The relics include some small artefacts from Aboriginal land towards Port Keats, a brick from Port Essington, which was a British naval base in the 19th century, and a musket ball from Fort Dundas, another naval base on Melville Island. Bishop O'Loughlin wanted to use the resources from the territory to build the cathedral. The porcelainite stone that the cathedral is made up of comes from a quarry less than 1 mile away from the cathedral site. The parquetry floors are cypress, and the main doors of the cathedral are ironwood. Both timbers were felled and milled at the Tiwi Islands by local people.